Hi, I'm CatchoftheDay VideoNews, and we're at the State Department of Education on Passover, and we have some representatives from MFI.
Right, Massachusetts Family Institute.
Okay, that came to speak to the committee, and we're going to hear from these people. And would you just say your name first?
My name is Andrew Beckwith. I'm the Executive Vice President and General Counsel of the Massachusetts Family Institute. This is a friend of mine, Pastor Ricardo Valle, and another pastor,
Minister Wilson Korea.
From the community, and we came here this morning to address the Board of Education and the Commissioner about our concerns over this new transgender policy. We requested the Commissioner look out for the privacy and safety of all students, and are concerned that this policy does not do that. In fact, sets up a conflict of privacy interests between students and exposes them to violations of their privacy and even safety.
So how do you feel this interview went?
We had a very large turnout. The room was packed, and a lot of people there were to show their concern over the policy. And it was not just myself, but pastors, community leaders, educators, and parents.
My comment at the end, my comment personally is that the commissioner at the end said that his courage is being drawn from the transgender youth that are coming out. And does that seem indicative to you that the commissioner is actually supporting the not supporting your?
Well, we've heard that even when the commissioner was addressed by a committee of legislators who passed the bill in 2011, he refused to back down from the policy despite being told by the legislators that it goes beyond the scope of the law. So again, we're concerned that he's failing to look out for the privacy and safety of all students.
And I'd like to ask a question. Why do you think that the commissioner made the comment that the schools don't fall into public jurisdiction, so they fall through the mystical hole?
Well, I mean, one thing he did say is that this policy document was guidance and was not a mandate. So that's good news for schools so that they can make decisions about these types of issues at the local level and hopefully implement more common sense solutions that would protect the safety and privacy of all students. And that's what we hope they do. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments. I appreciate it. And do you both have a comment, or do you just want to?
Become a group of pastors that we're meeting.
How many pastors are you representing? Do you want to?
We are about 136 people.
Churches?
Yes, basically there's 136 people in the group, and we are
They're
7.
deliberately making noise, so just
All right.
Okay, so
and,
try to
it's
talk.
7 pastors that represent the group. Some of the pastors are inside. Pastor Natasha is right there.
Okay.
And Pastora. And this is my wife that is right here. My wife. And we come from Chelsea. They from Boston. There's another people. He's from Everett. There's another pastor from Everett.
Hi.
Another pastor.
Hi, Pastor. And what is your name, Pastor?
Osvaldo.
Osvaldo.
Pastor
Okay.
Osvaldo.
And this is my wife, Marlene.
Okay.
Pastor Natasha.
Pastor. And where is your church again?
My church is in Chelsea,
Okay.
738 Broadway in Chelsea. The name is La Luz de Cristo. In English is the Light of Christ.
Okay.
And she also have a church in Boston.
Boston, 340 Blue Hill Avenue,
Okay.
Santidad Jehová.
Alrighty.
My church is in Everett, 63 Hancock Street. Is missionary church. Is Christ is the fountain of life.
Okay. Thank you.
So we have a.
Did
Yes,
you want to?
I'm Minister Wilson Korea. I'm a member of Eagle Heights Church in 1075
Oh, sure.
Via Beach Parkway.
I've actually been there.
Okay, and
Great
so
place.
we also very concerned of what's going on here, and
Okay.
where the few have authority over the many, and this is very concerning what's going on, and the refusal of
Right.
people in government to listen to the people. They say that we have no jurisdiction, but they have our children for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So that makes us give us the right to be
Right.
concerned.
Do you think it's important to maybe show up at your own local committee, school committee meetings? Instruct your church people to become active on their committees?
Yes, because what we're trying to do is create a conscience on people to come and support that. What we have to say.
It seems as though many people are agreeing with what you say, but they don't have any way of finding out how to make that happen. And they should watch their school committee meetings on the TV. Even if they can't go, they should make sure they know, and maybe even, sign petitions in your local churches. I'm just,
That is very true, and something that we need to say.
very
is-
serious, and
Yes.
it's very hot political, and if a ton of people show up at a school committee upset,
Yeah, we need to make a call to the people out there, everybody who sees us and listens to this, that the presence of a person is important, because you have to show support to the people that are in front, and I'm talking to the committee, and if they have people in the rear, backing them up. We need to have people concerned, parents. You don't have to be religious for this. You just have to be concerned parent. You don't even have to be evangelical or Catholic or Jewish or whatever it is. You have to be a parent and be concerned about this. So we make a call to people out there to be concerned for what's going on. That's all we're saying.
what do you think about, anyone want to answer this, about the State Department of Education being open on Passover? I mean, Easter is a Sunday. What if, Easter wasn't Sunday, okay? And they would suddenly be open on Easter. If it wasn't for Passover, there'd be no Easter. So I don't understand how they think they can be open on Passover. Is there anyone that has any thoughts on this? I think this is maybe where churches should stand up for the Jewish community, maybe,
Absolutely.
and say,
We stand
why
for
was the
everybody
State
out there.
Department, because there were 4 seats missing, I noticed. I don't know if they're Jewish or what, but they can watch it on TV. But the point is, why should they have to come in? Why should this place be open and send that message to Jewish students
That's
in
right.
Malden? Do you have any comments on that?
I don't, I'm sorry, and I got another event
Okay.
to go to, but here's my card.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
yeah,
for your time.
okay. Do you want a card from me? Or do you want to?
Just email me.
I'll email you. They know me at MFI.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody.